From there, Guru Ekano says between on the Kuami Eugene. In collaboration there, a year about years, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And no share so much can
Yeah.
And I am so no be at the baby. Me cheer Guru ne a beku interview or case. Of course, as somewhat here can reach it. Oh board no soon no. I think I can't be our own winning award.
Yeah.
But on the Kuami Eugene summer air cosway about just few days ago. And unfortunately I'm free on the side. A Kuami response be a bisa no interview na abasa. Sanenka we there nka collaboration then ka da.
Yeah.
Why the answer now?
Okay, so
because Guru so I can't reach him once so about 5 months or 6 months ago.
Yeah. Only a check or issue start kan
say Guru kan before be or other na reaction no afei na yehu.
Okay, so when say we no we celebrity, we superstar. Usually most often than not no call interviews are maybe a see a year ago, 2 years ago interview and bit me bisa. Obisa wa na wa kan wase because maybe na afei na be a issue not then. So in sequence, it's not wrong for the Obisa or your interview not to ask you questions border on something that transpired a year ago, 2 years ago. Once a year relevant to the question which may be so. However, no, I feel say answers now come in the mind, no, it could have been diplomatic about it. Say no, I saw go through links. Now over the period, we're disrespecting the boss and blah 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 blah. Hono na kai bia osusu ne kase mu kakra o kase o if your time no you're correct find any other reason. You see, after signing interview na mafo bebe na kase o wan go through links, you know, that is wrong. O kind Richie statement no the Bible until Richie stated categorically say Guru went through the right process
but he was denied.
Yes, okuhu links for and he was denied. First of all, no, links for no mukutomo apparatus. As to whether they want to do it or not, that's their business. Nobody should actually hold them to ransom. Say, I didn't know why. However, no, I find statements, no, seriously, I thought it was not necessary because usually, no, or no, because I in the statement, like I say, I usually do not come out to speak. He should have kept quiet because I felt saying any issue. Require a whole lengthy statement from Richie because issues were tasty. For example, they all come about a war on the family. A lot of times the collaborations, even last year or last year, yes, Happy Day, Sako Deni Richie, Sako Deni Eugene. You know, so you have over the period you have industry related issues, collaborations, you can't happen. You don't need a very lengthy statement to actually back whoever. You can't pay back him. Into what kind of statements now? He says usually on Kasaba way the workers and I felt it was not necessary. Two, or say almost denying request. What my reason why I'm denying? So I'm wondering, say the so-called disrespect now say the now denying.
No, but Richie stated in there what disrespecting the money.
Okay, here I side with Guru. Maybe again, the Kasawa industry. Send a TIA analysis way. Minim so or can say abua kwasia or do any no kind disrespect. However, no, you should also allow room for artists, managers, commentators, fans to express their opinion. Because we are part of an award process. Now artists be aggrieved if you are questioning in jail. He's allowed to come out and express his opinion. Time started VGM. I mean, artists be kasawa from Shatawale to Maisbell to VIP to whoever. Once they are not happy, they come out and express. So, AB are not reach a classify as disrespect. If that is it, then the BM nakaka. Again, in Richie's statement, and I say, what did he even say? Say, or no, dear, he doesn't want to engage in petty squabbles. In a time there for progress, any success. But what are you doing? Once you've engaged yourself in conversation, you are wasting your time in this squabble. And I say only Guru no problem. Only Guru no problem, but we deny a simple request of a collaboration. So for me, I felt that Eugene's response could have been handled in a better way. Two, I also feel that Richie's response was unnecessary. And yes, I also waded into the argument. Maybe blow idea no out of proportion. It's just a one or two misunderstanding now. It has caused way in that should be blow over. Once you, as a label head, you see, as a label head, what you, the tend to say, now you're on top of the log.
But you also think a guru nka, or also, or tea and more, also matroshi. Say no buy and I reach the no buy.
Yes, I felt say, well, or no. Eugene Akasa.
And okay, between artist and artist.
Artist and artist. Eugene Akasa. So he felt say on also so Bekasa. And I didn't see say I to that level and say the label head no baby.
Oh, okay.
You get it. Because if you label head no, what the Sankasem no akko critical no they release a statement. And no we are nobody else speaks. However, no any statement, you see a Kuami Eugene talking, you see a kiddie speaking. So, we are organization as a structure, no, there's a little problem with that. Internet, I felt say a issue and critical enough for him to even wade into it. So that's my take on it.
Who artist manager?
Yeah,
I don't know so I.
Oh, I think our plan. Obi friend, I come from Kuami, so I'm going to show, and I'm going to share.
And the can also no crana near. It's in Pacha, you may. I come here, the what say? Wadaro Madena.
I think right now that Guru is here, you are here, we show you there. Ghana today, biggest platform. Let's just discuss this properly now. And yeah, somehow we'll keep talking about every day. May everybody knows say I'm a shy guy. I like to hide in my corner. If you send a baby, yeah, but me doing no cry, hammy. I've been trendy on Twitter. What is that? Me, I'm a trendy. I don't like that. So, but
who trendy because one cause what do you baby now so F and will be activity.
So let me explain this. Sano be once and for all. First of all, me, I don't have any problem with Guru, and I have never had any problem with Guru. Sana Guru na you know. All these years, your TV shows that we call him and do interviews. We meet him all the time. Shows that we call him so that we all perform. Guru is an industry friend like every other artist. To send a family on I've never had a problem with Guru. And let me speak the honest truth. Until September, Guru started all your interviews saying that Link has a problem with him because of Katiebo. Now we will speak Katiebo Krampo. It's not something that was even on my mind because first of all, Katiebo was something that went on between Obrafo and Kuami. I know said killing the game came inside, but say it wasn't a beef with me. I thought it was something between Obrafo and Kuami. Guru doesn't come to mind for it to even be something that I'll hold on to for years later, even 2 months after Kamanjemu, let alone years later. So what happened with Guru was a simple matter that happens so many times. Narama, you know, Fanaya, you know, Ashes, you know, Arnold, you know, Guru, you know. Every artist gets a lot of calls for features. We get so many calls. This person wants to feature, that person wants to feature. The same way we do, every day we are calling different artists for features all the time. Some people say yes, some people say no. Maybe see I'm a list of artists, artists for features that plenty, but me can't ask them like that. So Guru calls feature. First, call number me so crampo. It came to somebody else's management, and they said no. So later on, a friend of Guru Crampo came to me and said, Guru's been trying to get a feature from both of the boys. And will it happen? It won't happen. I said, let me talk to the rest of management and get back to you. So I went to talk to management. Then I'm going to say, they've actually come to them with this. So now let me tell Ghana the reason. Guru suggested a feature with Kitty and Kuami Eugene. And that kind of feature, having both boys on the song, it's not something we like to do. We like to save it for special occasions. And so I request say, and almost say no. When they told me, I told the person, said, it looks like the feature can't happen at this time. Until the end, maybe later something can happen. That was all. After then I see on TV, say, Guru says, I've been sabotaging his career for 10 years. And I will suffer and me and Opo and Ochame Kwame will suffer for what we've done to him for all this time. We've been sabotaging his career. I'm on the VGMA board and Tionya nomination for 10 years. That's not anybody is so. But can you shout it out for all of Ghana to hear that me, Richie Mensah, I am not on the VGMA board. But let me clear it up.
You have never been on the VGMA board?
I was
Richie?
on the VGMA board 1 year in 2014 because VGMA almost say when you are managing an active artist, you cannot be on the board. In 2014, I hadn't released any artist for the year 2013. When released artists, yeah. So they called me for the board. But in 2014, I released Miss V. So once I released V, the next year, young friend with him, that's it. The only reason this thing even became something that people talked about is because one of the days when there were discussions going on TV, and almost say, oh, I should go and discuss from the point of the board. And because it's not TV, so once. And you know, unfortunately, say, hey, we shouldn't be here. But I'm not on the board. I'm not a part of anything. I sit in my house and submit my nominations just like everybody. I don't have power over anyone. And Timpacho Guru, I know you are listening, so please understand. Many only answer more. I'm not holding on to anything. I'm not holding on to me. I don't like beef. You've known me this whole career. I don't beef anybody. You've never heard say Richie is beefing this person, Richie is beefing that person. What happened was a simple, normal way of collaboration or ambassador. And it is very normal that happens. So, Guru, collaboration ambassador, if you felt aggrieved or something, only me here, only me studio, or my number, you could have come to discuss with me and say, oh, but Richie, we go way back. Into future, I really want to do it, let's do it, or something like, it could have been a simple conversation, but going around from place to place, I've been sabotaging you, and I'm a wicked person, and I will suffer.
Richie. Richie, what's somehow kind here? What's somehow kind here? I think a totoso kakra. But then all these years in Karichi, MOB Frere, we are Sabe, no more boys na busy. At then now artists to me coca a year no Bibisa our radio so I know so. And then I say I'm as more artists so na kind.
The thing is, me normally, you know me, I don't like to talk. I like to stay out of most of these things. Eugene, Eugene didn't get up and go and talk about Guru. He was doing an interview, and someone will interview CBS. Who put questions at the news about? Then to be Busa Eugene say, and Eugene, send a Guru at the car or boss one seminal, or cast and then in your feature over here. I want to say, oh. Maybe I didn't make myself. So I can't say I'm going to do a collaboration with somebody who has disrespected my boss. If things are cool with them, they are cool. But then I can't do a collaboration with them until they are cool. That is all you just said. He didn't go and raise the matter from anywhere. He didn't say anything disrespectful about Guru. He just said he has to be loyal to the person who made him. And really think about it. Just imagine, say, present and put a using question way. And I use and say, hey, Richard, I send you an answer. Maybe I'll do it too. Don't you think that would have been disloyal? So he just answered the question as a young man who is being loyal to the man who made him. And so put on question no can't it's not say or the assembly could buy and I use not already there are plenty things to talk about him now up in over Guru matter.
It looks like this answer the anchor say Guru time up a collab and I'm very sure say even though he discussed with the boys and it was directly to you. And come up in the course when Tinema Kuami Ekansa and I say Guru interview no or yes say what's sabotaging in Tinema?
It was an interview, so because Anameka said in links, nobody has ever even about like a Guru problem or anything. It's not something that we even talk about. And so those interviews started on the links. We have a links family group, and the one of the Guru group name say, "Hey, what do people do Guru way they dish you know?" And I said, "What's going on?" In the first time coming who interview, I saw a headline like Guru said links have sabotaged me. I thought it was them bloggers saying something. Hey, Guru probably didn't say that Domako twisted. I think me share video. Hey, I no one account.
Richie Matewa say Guru. Richie, I can't send baby. And it looks like you are not in agreement with him.
Yeah. Me pay Richie asempa. Me kai my band and paying for even a beat. Man, I recording me paying before answer na even me cobra for come. For all these years, me intina baby mbo Richie dinda, of course, because Richie obia yenya penasem. But the koba ni me be question system no a ono nso nim. Inti try to find answers
for your problem.
Me problem no because me bisa me whole question which me fans bisa me they thought say I'm not doing enough. Me so me hear me ho. Sure I born
but who can be so say or can VGM board
yeah. VGM board.
But correct to say.
But no matter what, you were part or you were there. So the fact that who honored you. Yeah, wrong.
Pastor, please don't misquote me for the crowd. Why? I was there for 1 year. VGMA board, no offer. You can ask anybody. They change the people on the board every year.
You are not there.
Nobody has that power.
Okay.
I don't even know. As I sit here, I don't know who was on the board last year.
Okay.
I don't know who was on the board the year before.
I mean, Misao.
Richie, Guru Peso Bisa.
Mibisa say, Richie, awo, and nyon kwa. Ye the scene so I say ye kasa on kwa. A question Mibisa I say, is it nice for artist manager to be part of the board? Because mitia camp one as VGM in Ankasano. Popo crack or so pain. Artists we manager and artists we manager. We were affiliation with this artist.
Men fire say a sing. I am person we see so.
Artists we manager. I can't.
No, Richie, Richie. I'm not targeting Richie. But
Guru Bacha, Richie Bacha.
Enti me bisa ansem. Me pe answers. He never came out to speak about anything. To let me know, say he wasn't part of it, and I say he was part of it at this time. Maka de making
it's not what you say we are part of it all these years.
Because he was.
But also 1 year.
No matter what, you've been there.
But just 1 year, you've been there for 10 years.
Yeah, nah. Oh, honum no.
And now we are hit by.
Only 13. Oh, they just. Mommy.
No, we want him, Richie. Me pacho.
Yes,
you bet you left, right. It won't help.
Yeah.
On United Showbiz, we always preach unity. And no interest say to me kekaya ho kakra ba ye kekaya ho wi a ya na o se emi aye kro ne so emu ne ye kan ho bom ne kan ho hye me pa cha mani age say na o pesa o kasa o ba show yi so I would be happy to see Guru and Kuami Eugene or Kiddy. Can that happen? E betu me see ne sie nyina achi me pa cha.
What I want to find out is, and Guru, be honest, is this all really about the collaboration? No. Because collaboration there, like Nana Mamekano, me, they turn my artists down for collaboration every day, but the artists who turn my artists down, no, we are still tight with them. Not 6 months later, you're here at collaboration. Actually, what's your campo? Haven't I turned your artists for collaboration recently?
Of course.
That's so really cool.
But, Richie, asemna ye kano, enye collaboration asemo. Collaboration asema bem because o artists ne ko yi asemna no work said the way you know.
Me but okay, you use the free man because on the or your collar. Okay, let's you and I talk about it. For now, no. The only reason I'm even here talking is no. Guru, you went like 1 month or 2 months last year from September to
make me.
And you make me want to talk about.
But Richie, me pacho. Once I mean, Passa Yabako Yachi bio. And just like maybe say, bear 5 months or 6 months, Sabe, Guru can't samano. Oh, Bibia and buying ya, no beer and battle, and run in the ya. I see, ya chinamasa, ya chinistre, ya call left and right. I think, sir, on my show, not yet. Maybe say, I concluding on a very positive note. I beg you, this year, Chinko Banu. Guru, I can't stop wasam dada. Kuami Eugene. Sir. So what is the way forward, brother? What is the unity we all preach about? Now let's forget about collabo.
Let me give you the way. Let me give you the way forward.
Yes.
The way forward is what I think should have been the way forward from the beginning. Guru,
no. The way forward right now.
If you want us to work,
Richie, I don't want the way forward to be from the beginning, the way forward from the long time ago. No. Yankasa says, yeah. Say no. Ya can't pee. Yeah, then. We would be happy to say Guru. Oh, the Bachamun share Richie, my network.
Oh, my. Mimpesa, I tell you, take a collaboration as a Mimpe. Mimpe collaboration, no.
But no one has offered my baby.
Because me collaboration on. Say me just stage na me perform any pana me ne ye nwum me huna. E me ya o me nyew. Nti collaboration ankasa nya ade a. But
for me collaboration wo na pa na nkofo na pe na hunde tata.
Oh, me de nkofo na pe. Omo feel say me kra. Nkofo street na so nti no. Oni me ye kra na say bia want say e wo radio so a. E obi phone so a otie. And I'm a verse kakra no. I bet trend amane I push you. No.
But you see, we should not belittle collaborations. Collaborations are a part of industry. No?
Sure. Me when many reach online is be. And you may access when you am from an
but me
pese 2 minutes yen so.
But me pese be end with collaboration.
No, it's not about collaboration. Okay, the unity, the brotherhood, the love. What is the way forward, Richie, from your side? Maybe Sagu.
The way forward is, like I said, I haven't had a problem, and I still don't have a problem with Guru. And see, I'm always open, Guru. I will never have
I'm always open, Richie.
The way I operate, I'm not talk with anybody. And that is why I put out a letter to let people understand that this is the first time since I came in the industry, I've been in a personal problem.
Oh, Kafra.
So I wanted people to understand, say, I beg, sister, I just want us to all fix this and move forward. And to Guru, me and Deo, every day I say,
Richie, fair idea. Oh,
then we go chat.
Richie, fair idea. And I'm fair idea. Richie, what's the age now? Corner boy. Adrian and your bastard. Richie, Ben worry. At the end of the day, said the Akana and Kasabi. Why? Oh, yeah, Kasabi.
So I'm trend on Twitter again, right?
Oh, make and a catcher presenter say, move here, Miss a question now. Once I'm a cuckoo bema, Makuma. I'm the better catcher presenter.
So this is the problem. Same thing you could be saying. It's a bizarre no so yeah no.
Artist problem
because what is a question? You don't expect somebody
question.
No.
No,
I don't agree. No, I don't agree. I don't agree saying
if you ask the guy a question, he has every right to speak.
No, but he has every right to shut up.
Yes, and then he chose to speak.
So don't say maybe Bisano, but what to
No. This guy the question.
Yeah, no. I said question again, I answer.
No. Okay, so but what if I choose to answer?
Then answer with some sense.
What sense did he know?
Richie,
what is this guy saying?
Yes, Anama.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a pana. Guru say, Onu ni asem, odo wo muntem na.
Yes. Chiamami mami.
Enti ase bi na bia anye amma mu nyina muntem. Meboa. Enti odo nko.
Me ko chori Twitter also catch am Eugene say, "Mon ka say he just being loyal." Yes ana.
Oh,
Debbie. Oh, I say me o kind na me dey.
Say links Penyini jina no ka say problem be I don't think say Kuami Eugene.
Yeah, ka say mo ko reply bibi e be.
I don't think so. I don't think after tonight there'll be any issue.
Chairman me chia o. Anangboa.
Enti say Richie boni bia ni ho wapacho ama ne ba no. Enti wo so bibi o na show mu a yi free mu na.
Oh, me say me label, me am label, me am boss. Me ni artist ameka say me twa ma artist na be kasa.
Tuana be kasa.
Me ana me kasa ma me ho.
Enti say bibia ni ho.
No.
Sa asem won kan wasem
mo bibia. Na kan wasem bio.
All right. Good. Richie meda was say meda was pa say nyume wo so abem. na adwumadie na ayɛ kama sɛ yɛ na yɛhwehwɛ o sɛ nti ase nyɛ adwuma I think say yɛn ho na yɛhyia na obi atumi kana de obi akyerɛ de ofilia the next thing is we move on
Sure.
because for me baby oh
me dem so me dem no. Me ma verse.
Me fa ba no be say so no ogidi brown